Hey guys, this is one of my students who's only worked with me for under 2 weeks, and since we've started working together, let me just show you the 90-day guys. He's literally been scaling his channel to over 12 million views with almost 6k subscribers, 8k subscribers in one day. I'm going to be teaching you guys the niche which he picked through me, which made him go viral. We're going through all the tier lists and what you guys can be doing to make your stuff go viral like this and hopefully get your channel monetized in under 1 month. Let's go over to the mirror board. What I'm going to be going over today guys is every single niche that has made my students succeed within the YouTube short form space. The main thing I do want to go over before beginning this, guys, you've got to remember it's all about what you like, your passion. You've got to pick something which you're going to continue to do every day for a month, 2 months, 3 months, maybe even a year, guys. So you do not want to work on something which you're not going to put all your effort into, okay, guys? So make sure to try your best at focusing on something you like to make. To begin with, I started out by doing Minecraft content in long form when I was younger, and it was pretty sick. I learned a lot. I think that's a good start. I would give it an S tier. The reason why I'm going to go straight in with this as an S tier is because it's a great fundamental niche which you can learn the basics of how a channel can make, be successful. Within the Minecraft niche, it's kid friendly. So it's orientated at content which you can learn to edit and engages in hooks and simple formats which you can really understand simple audience structure. RPMs can be also really high as well because American audiences and European Western world that play the games. So yeah guys, I put Minecraft at a pretty good S tier to begin with. To move on, Fortnite is another similar niche which performs really well on YouTube. The reason being is you can make compilation videos, you can film, record, anything which you can do actually in the game to actually record your own content is going to be way more vital. Because one thing YouTube does do is getting your account banned for reuse policy. I've run multiple accounts where they've literally been banned because of reuse policy on YouTube by just copying other people's clips and not using my own footage. I generally think if you want a long-term channel, which you really want to grow in scale, I think it's important to focus on something which has your own footage in it, okay? Also guys, if you have any demonetized accounts under your YouTube channel, this will also affect the rest of your channels under that Gmail. When you create a new channel, make sure it's on a new email, fresh, you've got it verified, warmed up and everything. If you don't understand those systems, you can go check out my 1-hour course, which I detail all those things in the description. Moving on guys, Fortnite and Minecraft, as mentioned before, are gaming niches which perform really well in long-term growth. If you want to continue to work with the new games, the new meta and the new trends which follow these kind of suits, you can do really well in these kind of niches, following modded content, all the things like that. This does follow within the gaming kind of Roblox niche. So I'd say these three are easily S tier because recording your own footage, guys, editing it, and then posting it daily will dramatically make your content go viral. One of my first students who I just showed you there, guys, is killing it within this gaming niche. I won't leak exactly what niche he's doing, but it is within the gaming niche. I do want to mention there are lots of different niches about reuse policy and content like this, which people do get themselves mixed up in with basically choosing what to pick. The main thing in this video is what you love. Do something you're going to repeat and do every single day, even twice a day. A lot of my students even post 5 times a day, guys. You can post up to 5 times a day on YouTube without YouTube thinking you're a bot. Of course, you're doing your own content. It's original and YouTube likes that. But do remember, guys, channels do get demonetized and the content is transformative to get your channel monetized and you can make money from this. Please make sure that you're focusing on videos which you like to make and you really can transform. So yeah, moving on to a niche which I really also love, music media. Okay guys, music media niche is insane. If you don't know the channel, these guys have like 6 million subscribers on YouTube. They are in rap, kind of hip hop, pop culture, and essentially they kind of work with record labels and other brand partnerships now to promote artists, emerging talent, but also they do it to explain narratives of just pop culture and entertainment in general. What they've done here is created a really original editing format which describes current themes almost as like a blog and a journal. They're basically like YouTube music journalists. And it's gone so viral, they've gained over 6 billion views and the channel's killed it. I know Drew who runs it. Let me go up guys, and I would probably put this at an A tier. The only reason why I'm gonna put it an A tier is because I've actually run a channel in this niche, which was doing really well called Rhythm Reels. This channel, okay, was really performative. We gained around 80 million views on the channel, which generated me around 5K from it, which I do want to mention is reuse policy can be affected if you're not really careful with the videos you pick, and also if it's not PG orientated with rap culture and stuff like that, YouTube can sometimes flag it. Even if the account is original and it's super transformative, which it is this niche, you've got to be always careful about those things. But if you're using editing softwares like After Effects, Premiere Pro, things which are really professional to make your edits, you should be able to win an appeal with those kind of content things if anything comes up with demonetization. To begin with, guys, if you do want any help, please do check out the hour-long video below that will show you an in-detail description on everything you need to know. By the way, if you're ready to skip the trial and error and work one-on-one with me to hit these numbers, click the second link in the description to apply. Another massive niche, which I know a lot of my friends are in as well, when I started out doing YouTube clipping, police cam niche is pretty awesome. You guys can make some cool videos in this describing like stories and narration on like lives and what their jobs are. And obviously it's a really difficult lifestyle. People find it engaging. If you make it interesting and you explain a narrative around that, of course, subtitles, editing platforms, things around it to make it original, it will do well. Also, a lot of the time it is in English, so RPMs can be really high for this, ranging from like 10 to 20 cent, maybe even 30 cent a video, guys. And that's still really good for short form. If you do get tens of millions of views per video, that can still rack up some pretty good 4-figure payouts for that kind of niche. So yeah, guys, I'd probably put police cam niche because it is kind of American content and it's got high RPMs to an S tier. It is important though, there are a lot of people in this niche, you do have to remember that, but if you can make yourself stand out through your editing and work hard on it, it can also do well. Another thing I want to mention here, ranking niches are really S tier. They are really good if you pick the right niches and you're transformative enough with them. You do got to mention they can sometimes weigh it out. So I'm going to switch this one down. We're going to put this at B tier for now, because ranking can be a great way for learning how to edit and stuff, but it can affect you long term. So we'll do that for now. And then we'll put this one up. Actually, the music media is down here as always. The next thing I do want to mention is a really cool one, is animation. So guys, if you know any talented friends or anyone that can make edits, animation on Discord, AI is getting really good now. As you know, there's a thing called Kingly, which you can create AI platforms, AI animations, and all sorts of crazy stories using it. And it requires almost zero effort. It's crazy. And if you're smart with your narrative, smart with your storylines, and you're really careful with all of your account setup, you'll have a really, really successful channel in this niche. You just got to remember, you've got to be really creative with your stories. You've got to do ideas which no one's done before, if you can. And you've got to make sure it's transformative enough. So yeah, I would put this one again. This one's probably going to be up here too. And let's say, where are we going to put it? We're going to put an A tier for now, because it is a lot of effort, but it can make a big difference if you're good at it. So we're going to put an A tier. So all right, Sora AI. Okay, this is like a hot topic. A lot of people are getting into this niche right now, but it's getting really oversaturated, and AI is having a massive bandwave, especially within the YouTube platform right now. So right now, I'm probably gonna put that at a C tier. Sora AI can still be really good if you're good at like creating these kind of edits, and you're good at like basically creating narration and videos around it. Again, if it's English, RPM is gonna be high, and it's American audiences, US audiences, UK audiences, but focus on something which isn't going to be too kind of AI orientated. Of course, use tools for transcripts and your editing process, but don't focus it around just constantly using it. Another thing with this niche is a lot of people don't realize if you get blood or anything like not PG and graphic, YouTube just doesn't like that. So again, this is why these niches are sometimes difficult to get into. Generally, it sounds so funny, but the first things you end up tapping into on YouTube when you're young, like I mentioned, I don't know why the Minecraft emoji's gone there, but as I mentioned, the Minecraft, Roblox niche, these kind of niches here do really well, and Fortnite obviously do really well because it's RPMs may be lower, but it's worth sacrificing that if you can make really high quality videos which stay monetized and long term, with you also making a brand around your content, which everyone should be doing. I genuinely think, of course, it's great to create loads of channels, keep building it, but with short form and any channel, if your channel is really good and you're making entertaining content, I think you can go all in on one channel and make it the best it can be. A lot of people spread themselves thin with content and making edits and things like that. If you can focus on just honing on one great channel and one passion that you like, it will do way better than focusing on like 5 different channels doing this. That's what I found. So get one down. If you can make it the best it can be, you will get the best results. So yeah, let's continue on, guys. Yeah, as I mentioned, guys, text-to-speech niches are pretty good. Yeah, so like love, heart, skull niches. This one's a really cool one. I'm going to put this probably in B tier, again, along with ranking niches, because these are still like hot topics right now. You can still do well within like the love, heart, like iShowSpeed, like clipping streamers. That does really well. It's really oversaturated though. I mean, oversaturated is a hot topic. Like, you know, anyone can be every niche is oversaturated, but especially clipping niches where you can have AI platforms like ViewMax and other things which do it automatically for you. These niches have been oversaturated a lot. So Stream niches, they're down right now, and I wouldn't personally do them if I were you, but it's worth taking a look at it. And again, if you want experience learning, I recommend everyone to start off with just spending like 30 days posting every single day and understanding your editing, getting better on like the basics of YouTube before really seriously taking a choice of what niche to go for. But obviously, pick what you love, because that's the one you're going to spend the most effort on. And if you need help speeding up your process and making that choice, you can join my one-on-one mentorship. It's the second link in the description. So yeah, let's continue on, guys. News articles really cool as well. News can be good. This kind of follows that music media niche. The only thing is, it's quite difficult to get the copyright for a lot of these kind of videos. And that's why, massive journalist companies obviously ask permission from the creator if they can reuse those clips. And if they can, then they can reuse it and repurpose it. That's why you see maybe on Instagram and other platforms, or even TikTok. And you don't really see it too much on YouTube Shorts, but they basically repost the content and they say, can we use that in the DMs or in the comment section to use for their own channel or their own like repurposing. But I personally say this stuff can be tedious. I put it at C tier with news content. Wouldn't focus too much on it really, unless you've got a really good niche for it. War, of course, difficult one. Army soldiers, kind of motivational content. It can be hopecore. It's difficult one. I put this again pretty low. Violent content isn't too popular on YouTube really at the moment, guys. Obviously it gets views, but to get monetized in this kind of niche is very risky, and I wouldn't focus on it, guys. The best and most viral videos I've made have been the positive stuff. Controversial does do well as well, but things which actually really positive. The most viral video on YouTube or long form, it's like music niches, things to spread positivity and love actually perform the best. So although controversial might get you quick views and things like that, I don't see it as a long-term game, especially when creating a channel which is going to build brand and evergreen views. You want to focus on evergreen. A lot of these people think, oh, you're going to be making this, doing that, da, da, da. Focus on one thing and make it the best it can be. I'm being so passionate about that, because it truly is that. Focus on the best thing it will be, and you'll succeed way more than trying to spread yourself thin. So yeah, let's move on. Hopecore, guys, as if you stand for this, but yeah, Superman Hopecore thing. I'd say this is a great niche as well, like David Goggins and all these kind of niches. I'd put this probably at an A tier as well. Hopecore, again, spreading positivity, things like this. If you can build a narrative which is original, and of course is English, American audiences, it will perform better. And that is what you want, guys, because at the end of the day, we're all trying to make a little bit of money from this. This is a side hustle. So yeah, that's a good niche to go for. We're going to speed run through this now. TikTok of the week, teacher. This is cool. Yeah, this can be cool. Again, taking clips from TikTok and repurposing them onto YouTube platforms can be really good. You just got to remember that your videos are transformative enough and show engagement. That isn't just like, oh, I've added subtitles and that. You got to actually, put in the work with voiceover, backgrounds, sound effects, things which actually show the clips and basically build a narrative and story around what you're showing. Those videos will go viral. So I'd put this let's put it in the middle. We'll stab this right in the middle for B tier. Okay, continuing. As we can all see here, guys, the last couple of weeks, you probably have seen like skull videos, which have been like animations from like using Kingly, the very popular platform, to kind of create these like AI videos. I think they're great. They are expensive to make because obviously Kingly is expensive and you may not have the upfront cost for that. If you want to edit yourself, you can do that, but hiring an editor on Discord, and if you need help finding those editors, I've got some providers that I can give you for that for cheap. But yeah, guys, if you don't want that, that's good. But personally, again, skull edits, these kind of things, AI stuff, tedious to make, can be long, and a lot of people are doing it at the moment. I wouldn't say they're the greatest to do right now. And RPMs are pretty low for them, so I don't know why they're just really low at the moment. I'm going to put this in a bit detail, literally, and I'm not my fan of it in my opinion, to be honest. 16 blocks, Olympus. Yeah, so again, movie niches, I wouldn't, guys. You can make a really cool story about this and narration, but YouTube catches you pretty quick. I'm just going to put this at bottom. This is not good, guys. This is not a good tier. I personally, do not do that niche, guys. Film, movie stuff, YouTube kind of has like an AI system to straight away catch you for that. Okay, this is a great niche as well, actually. I think AI is really kind of creating this kind of content, but if you can animate and you can do your own edits for this, the more creative and original you are, the longevity you're going to have on YouTube. And if you want to stand out from these clippings and just want to actually put in the effort, it does, guys. Effort does reward success on YouTube. It really is that, guys. Like my student's posting twice a day, every day. He's doing original content, footage of his own gameplay and edits, and you can see that he's gained 12 million views in the last 28 days, guys. He's on track for monetization probably in a couple weeks. He's gained so many subscribers, guys. He's gonna get a play button alongside monetization at around the same time, which I'm so proud of. Like, he's literally like killing it. He's listened to everything I said, and he's doing so well. So big ups to you, Andrew, if you're watching this, bro. So yeah, anyway, we're gonna keep on going right now. I'm going to basically show you another thing you can do. We're gonna go up here. We're gonna put this one again, creative. Let's put it as an S tier, because again, animation. If you can do things which are really creation and narrated in English voice, if you can use your own voiceover to make it more original, things like that just provide transformative content, make your videos go viral. Okay, being original, being creative, and doing what you love will make your videos do well. Okay, if you're new to this though, guys, please do ask in the comment section for some small support. But if you want to work one-on-one with me, I'm here to help you guys out. Second link in the description. Okay, next thing I'm going to mention, TikTok animation. Again, I'm not sure about this one. We're going to put this bottom here. That's basically ranking. Going to delete that. So yeah, the law niche, I'm not too sure about this one, to be honest. It's kind of like the police cam niche, but it can be a bit boring and oversaturated. Similar to like Shark Tank stuff. I've done that in the past. And these kind of niches can be used for, you can reuse content, especially if it's on like TV shows and stuff. So I'd probably put this pretty down. So this law niche is probably like a C tier. Again, it goes with news. You've got to get permission for these kind of content pieces sometimes. Otherwise, there's no point in doing it. And yeah, you know, kind of like, again, commentary niches like this, anything which you can add a lot of narration on and make it original, I probably put this at an A tier, because this, again, you're doing original content. But if you guys found this useful, please do check the link in the description to go watch my 1-hour video where I go all in depth about these videos, about these niches and what you guys can be doing better. But if you want to skip that process and work one-on-one with me and we can help you grow your channels together, please do check the second link. And only if you're serious, submit the type form. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and enjoy the rest of your day.